Captain America Brave New World comes out in less than 2 weeks, and while there is a bunch of excitement surrounding this movie, it has not come without its controversy. From multiple reports of poor audience test screenings to numerous reshoots, and the fact that this film is tracking to earn right under $100 million opening weekend, which look, is not bad, but when you consider it to be a Marvel film, some might consider it disappointing. Now, even though we have movies to look forward to, like the Fantastic Four First Steps, the Thunderbolts, and the next 2 Avengers movies, I do believe the future of the MCU relies heavily on Captain America Brave New World. We've heard it time and time again, the MCU hasn't felt the same since Endgame. Well, why is that? One of the main reasons is because after Endgame, Marvel entered into a rebuilding mode, especially replacing the original 6. Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Thor, Hulk. A soft reboot, if you will. It just hasn't been connecting with audiences. Because, in my opinion, one, while we have had new characters that we like and gravitate to, such as Kamala Khan's Ms. Marvel, Moon Knight, and Shang-Chi, we haven't had that linchpin to keep them all together, like a Tony Stark or a Captain America. Yes, we do have Spider-Man, but that is still a Sony Pictures property, and what Marvel can or cannot do with the character does have their hands tied up behind their back. And 2, everything just feels disjointed or disconnected. And we also have promises for the future that went absolutely nowhere. In phases 4 and 5 combined, we have had at least 5 post-credit scenes that have gone absolutely nowhere, and we don't have any answers to them. And then we had Kang the Conqueror, something that we can rally the heroes to get behind and go after. But that character was swiftly dropped following the Jonathan Majors incident, and let's be honest, that character only really worked in Loki, and it was kind of over with when he got defeated by ants and Ant-Man. So I know your big question. With the Fantastic Four and Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars coming up, why do I feel like Captain America Brave New World have so many stakes tied to it? Well, let's think about it. If this movie is a financial and critical disaster, what's stopping the studio from saying, hey, these new characters, they're just not working? And then on the other side of Secret Wars, completely rebooting all of them. Or worse, in my opinion, we're only gonna focus on the heroes that we had in live action for the past 30 years. Don't get me wrong, I'm super excited for the Fantastic Four and X-Men to be in the MCU proper, but at the same time, I've already seen those stories and I wanna see different stories from different characters. I kinda feel like they started getting cold feet anyway, by casting Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. And for the simple fact that a lot of Infinity Saga characters have been cast in Avengers Doomsday while leaving the new characters behind. Now, the only remaining question is, what can this movie do to deliver? How can it get us excited not only for the Fantastic Four and the next Avengers movies, but how can it get us excited for what's to come in the future in total? I think it's pretty simple. Give the audiences what they want. I know that Captain America Brave New World is pretty much going to be a self-contained movie, but why not throw in a cameo here or there? I feel like Spider-Man No Way Home did that perfectly when Matt Murdock was introduced as his lawyer. Or if you don't want to do that, I think it'll be super dope if Sam Wilson at least acknowledges or knows the things that have been going on around him. Brave New World is introducing adamantium into the MCU, so that's going to have a huge ripple effect of what we see in the future. But if this movie doesn't do well, it's also going to have a huge ripple of what we don't see in the future as well.
Subscribe for more headlines throughout the week, games, and 60-second reviews.